What's going on, Dolphins? It is your boy Dillon, and I'm here to do my quick hit scouting report video for the New York Giants after they just completed their game against the Kansas City Chiefs. They lost. Not really surprising, although they did keep it close throughout the entire game. And, you know, the Chiefs have been struggling a bit this season, but the Chiefs did win ultimately and get back to 500 at 4-4. They won by a 20-17 margin. Giants fall to 2-6 on the season. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. The Giants had 300 total yards, giving up 368. They had 228 through the air, giving up 261. They had 72 on the ground, giving up 107. They had 5.4 yards per play, giving up 4.8. They did not lose a fumble, and they got a fumble they recovered a fumble from the Chiefs. Both teams threw one interception. The Giants let up 3 sacks and got 2 sacks of their own. They were 33% on third down, giving up 41. The Giants had the ball for 25-22. KC had it for 34-38. And look at these penalties. Jesus Christ. And there were so many penalties in this game. It was outrageous. The Giants had 10. KC had 12. All right, now let's take a quick for a bit more defensive perspective here. Let's see what the Giants defense allowed. Patrick Mahomes was 29 for 48, 275, a touchdown and an interception. Darrell Williams led the way, 13 rushes, 49 yards and a 3.8. Derek Gore, 11 rushes, 48 yards, a score and a 4.4. Mahomes added 3 rushes for 10 yards and a 3.3. Receiving, Tyreek Hill led the way, 12 of 18 for 94 and a touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 5 of 7, 63. Darrell Williams, 6 of 6, 61. Travis Kelce, 4 of 7, 27. Demarcus Robinson, 1 for 18. Byron Pringle, 1 of 2 for 12. Yeah, and, you know, so obviously Giants, they're a lowly team. They're not very good. They are expected to start getting a bit healthier, though, coming up soon, getting Saquon Barkley back soon, they think, and maybe 1 or 2 of their wide receivers, even though they actually had some of their wide receivers get hurt in this game. But we'll see. Anyway, let's continue on, though. Daniel Jones was 22 of 32, 222, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Kadarius Toney had 1 throw for 19 yards. It was on a little trick play or whatever. Devontae Booker, 15 rushes, 60 yards and a 4 average. Daniel Jones, 5 rushes, 12 yards and a 2.4. In the receiving game, John Ross was 2 of 3 for 72. Devontae Booker, 5 of 6, 65. Kadarius Toney, 4 of 5 for 26. Sterling Shepard, 4 of 7 for 25. Elijah Penny, 1 for 16. Evan Ingram, 3 of 4 for 15 and a score. Kyle Rudolph, 2 of 3 for 12 and a touchdown. And Colin Johnson, 2 of 2 for 10. You know, look, like I said, I mentioned in my post-game analysis video for the Bills that if the Dolphins lose to the Texans this upcoming week, then that's going to be the last time that they have the benefit of the doubt from me when it comes to predicting a win. Obviously, right now, there are no gimme games, blah, blah, blah. I've said that a bunch of times now. But, and they've lost to a couple bad teams or whatever. But if they end up losing to the Texans, I mean, it's going to be halfway through the season. We'll have seen, you know, enough to really have an idea and to know what this Dolphins team is if we don't already know. But there are, you know, I mean, there's still the Houston, there's the Jets, Giants. There's still teams that we could win against, but with as many issues as this Dolphins team has, it's really hard to, you know, envision them getting very many, and it's going to be hard to predict them having wins. And so I'm going to, you know, Houston's been a win on my record the entire time. You know, it's never changed. It was the same for my preseason prediction to my start of season prediction. But if they lose, then they're going to have to earn the opportunity to get win predictions from me. Not that they care, obviously, but like, it's because it's hard to, like, I got to keep it real. Like, I'm not going to just predict a win every single time just because that's what people want to hear and just because that's what I want to happen. Like, I got to keep it real with you guys. So, you know, anyway, let's continue on though, because unfortunately, as bad as the New York Giants are this year, they still do beat us in several categories, most categories in fact, since we're not very good. Offensively, they have 766 total yards, which is 15th. 345.8 yards per game, which is 20th. Passing, they have 2,180, which is currently 8th. And per game average, it's 272.5, which is 12th. They're 26th in rushing with 714 total and 89.3 per game. They're 23rd in total points, same with ties included at 156 total. 24th with 19.5 per game, 23rd with ties included. Defensively, they are 23rd in total yards per game with 368.6, 17th in passing yards per game, 259.1, 23rd in rushing yards, 123.3. Points per game, they are 25, giving up 25 points per game, which is 23rd or 19th with ties. They have 11 takeaways on the season, which is 11th or 4th with ties included. 7 interceptions, 11th, 4th with ties. Fumbles, they have 4, which is 12th or 6th with ties. They have 18 sacks on the season, which is 14th or 7th with ties included. Passes defense, they have 37, which is 8th or 4th with ties, and on third downs they are giving up only 38.7%, which is good for 12th. And then of course, as always, a look at the Dolphins' current offensive and defensive league standings, just so you can do a little compare. Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Before I do, make sure you check out Rave On Sports, the new fan-driven sports app looking to enhance game day experience with live play-by-play coverage, live chats with other fans and content creators like myself. Look for the links down in the description box. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys appreciate my perspective. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell if you want to get the alerts. Share my channel and videos with your friends and family. Leave your questions, comments, and concerns down in the comments section. Of course, as always, follow me on Twitter at DillonTartaro. And with that, I'm out. I'll see y'all soon. Fins up.